As on the way down, we pass a weekly market on the outskirts of one of the towns. The white blobs you can see in the bushes here by the side of the road are actually egrets. There's just loads of those birds that roost in the trees at night. A final goodbye to some camels grazing by this lake, and then we descend towards the port of Tangiers Med, where we're going to get our ferry from. That in itself is a whole nother story, because along with the other Santana competitors that are descending on the port, there is a timetable, but nobody really knows what that's going to mean. Our friends Rob and Tom arrived on the quayside just in time to see their ferry leaving. So in actual fact, they got the same ferry as we did, even though they'd been on board for 3 hours by the time we turned up, and we were the last to board. Our ferry was supposed to be leaving at 5:30, but it actually left at about 3:30, which could have been the 1:30 ferry, who knows? But we're crossing the Strait of Gibraltar, so do we care? We're going towards Spain, that's our ultimate destination. And it's only a short crossing, so we don't have too long to wait until we're back in Europe. You know you're back in Spain when you see the big cut-out bulls on the hillsides. So after an overnight stop just north of Algeciras, we hit the road again in the morning, heading north through the really sort of boring bit in the middle of Spain, followed by Rob and Tom. Oh, hang on, did somebody mention rain? Those clouds look pretty dark ahead, so I'm pretty sure we're going to get wet in a minute. We already know Pearly leaks, but just in case we've forgotten, she's telling us again, and the water comes in everywhere. Just got a slight problem. Everything's been going so well. And then Chris was driving and the steering wheel kind of came off. So the actual nut that holds the steering wheel assembly on has come loose. So this nut here was right at the top of the thread, which is not ideal. So I think that's just all the vibrations done that. But anyway, it's back on now. We can continue. A rainbow, but it was just a smudge.
Merge onto A62.
It's a rainbow that isn't a boat, that, isn't it? After another overnight stop at Burgos and a very welcome and very large gin and tonic, we're ready for the final stretch. Just about to leave the last hotel of our road trip. Chris is going to check how she's doing on the Nanacom as we're going along. And we're ready to go. Last step to France. After a final fuel fill in Spain, where bizarrely it's not a lot cheaper than in France anymore, We continued up towards home with just one more Land Rover sighting before we safely arrived chez nous. That's not the right way either. Hopefully this is the bit that we need for Percy. Oh, it's bigger than I thought it would be. We love an unboxing video, don't we? It's going to take some time. So this is continuing the theme of recycled Land Rover parts. And what this is a little bit scabby at the minute, but we can clean it, I hope. This is a series filler cap. And we need this because Purdy has to have a supplementary tank, which means that we have to have another fill point for the fuel. So that's a genuine series filler cap. Unpacking Purdy, trying to clean things up as we go. Tents in the garden having an air because it was wet when it was put away. I think I'm going to leave some of the sand in the front for a bit of authenticity, just because. Let's put it here. So we didn't really think about getting sand in where these roll cage legs go through, but obviously we have. And on this side, the plate is a little bit tight against the cage and it's squeaked constantly. So that's a little thing that we'll have to modify. It's not so important for Dakar, but it's just meant that everything in this section of the car's got covered in sand. I mean, sand gets everywhere anyway. This box of spares I've just taken out from the front of Purdy. Thankfully, we didn't need any of them. The only thing we needed was a bolt, and we didn't have one the right size, but we managed to get one, so that's good. But it's always the way that if we don't take it, we would have needed it. The first load of rally washing going in. And so our Santana Trophy adventure is at an end. As we toast our homecoming with some local bubbles, I will leave you with a few clips from the event that you haven't previously seen. Enjoy, and we'll see you soon on the next video.